Hello, so 3 hours to sell me as my business to an observer. I've always thought, three things that people, or main three reasons why people join or stick around. Progression, money and fun. Simple as that. So I need to ensure that in my business I have examples of this. What does that mean? How long is it taking me to get promoted to leadership? How much money, what's the most amount of money I've earned in a day? And what do I do on my weekends? What do I do for fun? To have a bit of a laugh. That's why I need to sell to my observer. If I can sell that aspect, then they're on board, they're halfway there. Now, any of those three you pick, whichever you pick, it depends on what they want ultimately. Now, how do you find out what someone wants? Simple, just ask questions. Ask questions. So, where do you live? How long have you been living there? Where did you study? And you can give you an idea as well about the break-even and how much perhaps they need to be making. So you're kind of conscious already of kind of how many sales they need to be doing in a week. But generally, just kind of engaging with them, asking questions a lot. Where do you live? What did you study? What's your past recent work experience? By finding out those things, you then can find the necessary information you need to go, you know what? This aspect of fun, I'm going to sell to my observer. This aspect when it comes to progression, I'm going to sell to him. Or this aspect when it comes to money, I'm going to sell to her. But the only way you can know that is just by asking questions, asking questions, asking questions. So, selling my crew, selling my business. What kind of things do I want to be conscious of? Firstly, I need to tell them about my crew name. What do I stand for? What am I all about? You know what? I am Olympus. This is what Olympus stands for. When I open my business, when it gets incorporated, this is exactly what we're going to be called. The reason I've chosen this is because I believe in this. This is what we're going for. This is what we're going to achieve. It just shows direction, shows a sense of purpose, and it creates a sense of following from the get-go. Also, talk about your successes and your achievements, even if it doesn't matter how miniature it is or how major it is. If you've won a locational award, if you won a medal at the rally, whatever it might be, even if you've won I won Milky Bar for the competition, a sector competition, promote that, It shows that you celebrate your success, you celebrate your wins, and that shows success, that creates a sense of following itself as well. Also, another thing I find, why not talk about your goals? If you've missed them, or even if you've hit them. And the reason I always kind of talk about that, I guess, is even if I've missed my goal, what I'm trying to encourage and show someone is, failure is okay, but your reaction to it is what's good. You know what? My goal was to actually get promoted to stage 4 3 months ago. Unfortunately, I missed it. This is what I learned in the process. So my goal this quarter is to get to so-so stage by so-so month. It just shows that, okay, fair enough, you're not just trying to oversell something to me. You have endured failure, but it's more your reaction to it that I'm conscious of. And yet again, that's retention. That's why people will come and stick around, because they see you're entrepreneurial or you have that business kind of mind. Another thing, talk about the campaign you're involved with, I'm in home delivery, but it doesn't matter what I'm in. If I'm in charities, home delivery, solar, I want to tell them why I'm in it, I believe in home delivery because I see Britain having one of the biggest numbers of online retailers, society going online, getting things delivered. That's why I see the future of home delivery absolutely booming. I have no doubt we're going to get more clients on board. So my goal, ideally, is to open more offices nationwide, maybe about 5 in Manchester, 5 in so-so place. But if I'm saying that to someone and they truly believe in what I'm saying, that's retention in itself. I don't have to kind of oversell anything to you. I just have to tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. The reason I believe in charities, so-so-so and so-so-so and so-so-so. The reason I believe in home delivery, so-so-so, so-so-so and so-so-so. Your level of belief in what you're doing is the retention, not what you are doing. Another thing, talk about what you love about the business. People want to find out why you're around, why you've stuck around. And it doesn't matter, if you stuck around because you had a great observation day, if you stuck around because, you know what, on the day I went out, this guy gave me a cigarette, gave me a drink, he gave me a transport back home, talk about it. You know what? It's funny actually. The reason I'm still here, and the first day when I was in your position, I actually had not a lot of money on me. So the guy who took me out paid for my travel. That's why I actually stuck around. I was like, wow, I can't believe someone who doesn't know me is actually going to pay for my transport. So on that basis, it really doesn't matter why you stuck around, but tell people why you stuck around as well. So, finally, just a few tips to kind of leave you with on selling your business to your observer. Number one, Velcro. Stick to them like glue. You probably have countless of stories. Some will have countless of stories when people have run away or not been there. But the key thing is just make sure you're close to them. They stick with you. Now, if they're going to the bathroom, just ensure you're setting them with someone else. If you're the one going somewhere else, ensure they're being looked after. But never at any point should they be on their own, because there'll be so many things going through their mind. And the least thing you want is someone leaving that situation, not actually knowing what you're all about and what you're trying to do. So Velcro, stick to them like glue. Number two, if people like you, they'll stick around. If they like you, if they respect you, they'll stick around. They're not necessarily going to stick around because, you know what, this guy's just told me about vice presidency or about crew leadership or about ownership. It's because they'll probably go, I like you. You make me laugh. You make me excited. I like what you're doing. I like where you're going. You know what? I didn't expect to have something like this, but because of you, I'm going to come back. And that's, in my honest opinion, the majority of people stick around because they actually like who's taking them out on that observation day. So if they like you, they'll stick around to be likable. And finally, remember, the owner decides, not you. So take any pressure off your shoulders about wanting to make that decision for them. Ensure there is an element of fear of loss. And just ensure they're prepped, they know exactly what they're going into, the structure of the meeting, the kind of questions they can anticipate, and just keep the pressure off yourself. It's not your decision, it's the owner's decision. But ensure you leave them confident, happy when you're about to leave, and then you go back to your field and do some more sales.